Hi, hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Veronica and I'm a big lover of makeup, so if you want to see more reviews, looks and more fun videos, don't forget to subscribe. In today's video we are filming another Empties, so if you are curious about that, please keep on watching. First things first, if you are curious about this eye look, I did film it, is the palette creation for the month of October, so this should be already live. I will link it down below, and I have the bag in here. I will put it in my lap because it is very loud. This bag is like a paper bag, so we do have a lot of noise. I hope it's fine. Let's start with this Bedhead Dirty Secret Dry Shampoo. I would give this dry shampoo like a 7. It is okay, it smells okay, it's not that strong, it's like a medium cleanse in my opinion, so I will not repurchase it, but I don't consider it a bad dry shampoo. Next we have my favorite micellar water. This is the Garnier micellar water with argan oil. I just love this one. I did repurchase it a bunch of times. I do have another one and I do have a backup because I love it. And then I will declutter this palette. I am so sad. If you saw my project pen update, and I think I talked about this one in another video, in the get ready with me using my project pen items. This is a lovely palette. I am so sad to declutter it. I had it for 2 months in the project pen, but I will declutter it. I just have a feeling that these shimmers did irritate my eyes. I am using a hydrating cream on my eyelids every single night because I had like 5 years ago a problem, and from then to now every day, every night I am hydrating my eyelids. Is very important for me, so I think that was the reason that my eyelids were not that bad, but I think these shimmers did irritate my eyes. It has 24 months of shelf life for sure. I had this one for 2.5 years, which is not that much in general. You can use eyeshadows or powder products after the expiration date, but considering that I feel like this was the problem, I will declutter it. Next I'm gonna declutter some lashes. These are the Wispies from Ardell, the number 703, and these are from Ardell as well, the number 811. I don't love the Wispies that much. They are a bit too sparse for my liking. I like something a bit more voluminous. These are a bit more voluminous, but because they are so short and so curved, they look a bit strange. They are a bit too short in my opinion, but I did use them both a bunch of times. They are good lashes in general, but they are not my favorite, so I don't think I'm gonna repurchase them. Next I finished 2 Dove Invisible Dry Deodorants. I really like these, but for the summertime I will use the other one that I love, the how is it called, Borotalco or something like that. That one is amazing. This I like a bit better if you are going to the gym or something like that. This is a stronger deodorant, and considering that now we are in more colder months, I think I will repurchase this one. Next I finished this one. This is the Autan multi-insect. It is a spray for insects because bugs are in love with me in general, so if I'm not using something like this, they will eat me alive. So I need something like this just to keep them far from me. Then I have other lashes. These are the Tatti lashes in the style TL16. These are really nice. I like this quality as well. I think I liked these ones more than the Wispies, but they are not that voluminous or not that black. These 811 from Ardell are a bit more blacker, but these are good lashes from Tatti lashes as well. Then I finished a Dove Hydrating Care body wash, and this one I didn't like that much just because it's not that hydrating. I know that the name says otherwise, but it was not that hydrating, and it is a more gel texture, so I do prefer the ones that are more creamy, so this one was not my favorite. Then I finished this giant IGK Direct Flight Multitasking Matcha Dry Shampoo. I don't like this one. I only used it after I blow dry my hair, just to give it a bit of volume and just to prevent the slightest possible grease, because this is very, very weak. I really don't like it. It doesn't have a white cast. This one has a bit of white cast, but really it's not that great. If you want a dry shampoo that's doing the minimum possible, sure, this is it, but it's not good for me. I will not repurchase it. Then I have a note to myself. I'm doing a lot of notes because I have the worst memory ever. Let me tell you how bad my memory is. I can watch a movie or an anime 3 times and I am still surprised. So yeah, it just needs to be a bit of time in between and I'm like, oh great, a new movie, a new anime, I could watch it again. Sometimes I remember that I like something, like that movie was great, but I don't remember the plot, so I'm just watching it again and I'm like, yeah, it is a good movie, nice plot. So yeah, I have the worst memory. So that's the reason I am writing a bunch of notes, and on my phone as well, I do write a bunch of notes. If you are taking that from me, I will not remember anything that I have to do. So I'm just writing everything on my notes on my phone. Like every single small thing. If I need to, I don't know, if I don't have tissues in my bag, for example, the useless information ever, I will write it in my notes and I will do it. I will put some tissues in my bag, but if I'm not writing it down, next time that I need a tissue, I will be like, damn, you forgot to put it on your notes, so you don't have tissues. So the most useless things, I do have them on my notes. So yeah, back to this one. This is the Belif, I don't know how to pronounce that, Aqua Bomb Jelly Cleanser. This is horrible. I don't understand high-end skincare sometimes. Why this needs to smell like this? It is so strong, unbelievably strong, and I don't understand. I like smells in some things, but this one is so strong. Are products like this really selling? People really love this type of strong smells? I don't understand, really. I don't like it. And very similarly, this is the Evelom cleanser. This is the first time I'm hearing about this brand. This reminds me of the Honest Beauty cream, that it was very disgusting. This is disgusting as well. It smells nasty, really. And this size, so one use package, came with a cloth. First thing, why do you need a cloth to cleanse your skin? You don't need that. And second, this is a single-use package. Why do I have a cloth with it? It's so wasteful. I will keep the cloth. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I will keep it. But very wasteful. I don't like it. It's so strange. And it's not a good cloth, so you can't really remove your makeup with it or something like that. Very useless. I hate both of those cleansers. Then I have a Cerave Moisturizing Lotion. I do really like this one. It's just a mini. I did mention it a bunch of times. It is a really good moisturizer. I just prefer Cerave cleansers and moisturizers. They don't smell like anything. is just amazing. I know that a lot of people are loving a good smelling moisturizer or a cleanser, but in my opinion, it doesn't need to be that strong and that disgusting smelling, so I prefer Cerave's moisturizer and cleansers. Then I finished another niacinamide from The Ordinary. I already have a backup and I already have one opened. This is a great niacinamide. I did mention it a bunch of times. Next I will declutter this Nabla Skin Bronzing in the shade Soft Revenge. This is more like a contour for me, but it is way too dark for me. I have no idea why I did pick this shade, but it is too dark. The formula is nice, but because this is too dark, I can't use it, and it is as well very, very old, so I will declutter it. Next I finished this Pixi Glow Tonic. This doesn't smell too great either, but at least this is not that strong smelling, so it's fine. I did use it up. It is like 15 milliliters, so a pretty good amount. And this was nice. I don't think toners are necessary in general, but I did like this product, but I will not repurchase it because I don't really need a toner. Next I did finish this top coat from Melkior. It is the UV color protecting top coat. I really love Melkior base coats and top coats. Then I have the Ultra Repair cream from First Aid Beauty, and this is a really nice cream, but I like something a bit more hydrating. The Cerave ones are more hydrating than this one, and in Romania the Cerave creams are more affordable than this one, so it is a good cream, but I will not repurchase it. I'm glad that I did test it, but I don't think it's that special. Then I will declutter my Lancome Lash Idol, and I really like this one. It's just too old. I need to declutter it, but really, really good mascara. It is a very good lengthening mascara, and it was very, very good. Then I will declutter a sponge. This is the Mop sponge, my favorite sponge. Then I can see that I have a Melkior a base coat as well. Like I said, I really like Melkior base coat and top coat. And then look at this. This is the Refer cream, the hydration cream. Look at this. I got every single drop of this out. I love this cream. The Cerave cream is still more hydrating than this one, but the texture of this one, it was more gel texture, and it was so nice on the skin, and it has niacinamide. I love it. I will repurchase this at some point. I really like it. It is a great cream. Refer is creating another cream, I think, and when I will be able to test that one, I will probably purchase this one as well. Very, very good daytime moisturizer, and it was amazing before makeup as well, so I really like this one. And then I finished my Catrice Volumizing Lip Booster. I don't know what shade it is, but I remember that it is called So What If I'm Crazy. It was a very strange name, so that's the reason I memorize it. I do memorize very random useless stuff, so yeah, great. Anyway, this was amazing. I really love it. I do have another shade. I took that other shade with me in Rome, and it was amazing. I really liked it. This is a more cooling lip gloss, and it's really great. I really love it, and it is very, very affordable. Then I have a very, very dirty bag. In here I do have my Melkior shadows and my Be Perfect Carnival 3 palette. When my eyes were really irritated, the eyelids, I decluttered the Melkior shadows and I decluttered the Be Perfect. I wanted to keep some shades, but I realized that I already have all of them in other palettes, and the Melkior shadows were really, really old. So I decided to declutter all of them. I really liked the Be Perfect Carnival 3, but I was not using it, so I decided to declutter it. It is just too big. I really need a palette that's 16 shades, 20 shades at maximum, and it depends on the pen size as well. The Metropolis, for example, I think it has 21 shades. Yeah, I think there are 7 per row. And that palette is so small because the pen size are smaller. So I will not purchase palettes if they are too big because I'm not gonna use them. Then I have in here the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum. I don't think this is necessary. I did show in my last speed review, I think. It was my last speed review, but in one of the recent speed reviews, I did show some before and after pictures. I think this helped a bit with my brow hairs, but overall, I don't think this is necessary, so I will not repurchase it, but I'm glad that I did test it. Next, I have the Natasha Denona eyeshadow base, and I have the shade 1 Light Beige, and this has 6 months of shelf life, so it is old. I want to declutter it. It goes on my eyelids, so I need to be careful and declutter stuff that it is old. I usually am very good at that, but there's a reason I decided to declutter it, even though I really love it. And then I have the Rare Beauty mascara in here. This is a great mascara. I really love it. It's one of my favorites. I will repurchase it at some point, but it got old as well. And lastly, in here I got a perfume. Look at this giant perfume. This is 75 milliliters, I think. Yeah. I bought this. This is the La Vie Belle by Lancome. I bought this, I think, 4 years ago. So it took me 4 years to finish this, and this was my favorite perfume, or one of my favorites. So yeah, 4 years. I really love this perfume. I still have a very tiny amount in a travel sprayer. At some point probably I will purchase this again, but I think I will buy it in a smaller size just because I prefer to have more variety and not that much product, even though it's more expensive per milliliter if you are buying something in a smaller size. But I finished this perfume and I am a bit sad but a bit happy. I love finishing stuff in general. So okay, so these were all the products. I did declutter some palettes. That is a bit annoying because I just filmed the makeup inventory and it is what it is, but you can't predict when your eyelids will be irritated. So, but in a way I am a bit relieved that I declutter some old palettes. I really wanted to declutter the Be Perfect, but I loved it so much, so it was a bit hard, but this last push was helpful, and I am glad that I get rid of that palette. It was too big and a bit annoying, even though the formula, it was great, the color story was great. I loved everything but the size, so it is what it is. And yeah, so if you like this video and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I will see you next time.